This is like take 600. Holy smokes. Un tigre, dos tigres, tres tigres, tres tristes tigres tragan trigo en un trigal. Okay, let's see if we can finally get this right on this shot. Buenos dias, ¿qué pasó amigos? John's Moto Garage. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Have you ever wondered how much money a small motovlog wannabe little YouTube channel can make in a month? Well, not to fear, because that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to go over how much I made the first month as being a monetized channel on YouTube. Now, I'll admit I didn't actually plan on making a video like this, but one of the OG subscribers who's been around since 50 said, dude, you should do a video like this. I said, heck yeah, bro. And at the time, honestly, I was assuming I wasn't gonna make anything, so we'll see. But you'd be surprised. I was very surprised, pleasantly surprised by the earnings. So stay tuned, we'll go into that for sure. In addition, here's what else you can expect out of the video. I'll just give you a brief background on John's Moto Garage. What is it? What do we do here? What the heck is the purpose of this? I'll go into how long it took me to hit those benchmarks to where my channel could actually be monetized. And then of course, we'll go into how much I was actually able to make my first month. But don't think for a second that you could tune into John's Moto Garage without at least seeing some ridiculous, stupid motorcycle activity. So I'll definitely have some good moto clips to throw in here as well. Oh, and stay tuned to the end. We'll also do a rough estimate of how much I'm making per hour doing this awesome YouTube thing. It's very possible we have some cagers tuned in. Cager equals somebody who drives around in those four-door, four-wheeled, I don't even know the name of them anymore because I'm all about motorcycles. It's, oh, that's right, cars or trucks, right? We may have some cagers here among us. Welcome, I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. If you dig the content, I invite you to stay as well. And who knows, you may walk away being a fan of these two-wheeled machines as well. All right, amigos, without further preamble, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first of all, John's Moto Garage. Basically, I started the channel back in September of last year, so I'm running 8 months with the channel live and active. And as a hobby for years, I've enjoyed motorcycles. I buy bikes, I sell bikes, I ride bikes, I try new stuff on the motorcycles. One of the greatest things about having the channel is I've been able to focus more on riding and trying new things on the motorcycles. I bought bikes to learn wheelies, all that kind of stupid stuff. So what can you expect on the channel? Buying bikes, riding bikes, doing reviews. Occasionally we'll sell the motorcycles. I'll go into how much I pay for them, how much I sell them for, some of the values you can expect out there on the used markets. But anyway, I love all things two wheels, motorcycles. So that's why I started the channel, and I didn't know for sure the direction I'd take, but I just kind of rolled with it. I've been wanting to start a channel for years. Finally did it back in August or September of last year, basically. The first 4 months running the channel, I was able to get up to about 300 subscribers, and I was grinding and I was working hard and I was digging it. But one thing I told myself when I started the channel, I said, dude, nobody's putting a gun to your head forcing you to do this. You're doing it by your own volition, and enjoy it. And so that was my #1 rule. Don't get overwhelmed, don't get stressed out, don't get negative about it, because dude, it's an opportunity, man. We're not entitled to have YouTube, neither as viewers, neither as quote unquote content creators, which I don't really consider myself that, but whatever. So that was my rule. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have fun doing it, and I'm not gonna turn it into something negative when it's not. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers in March of this year. So that's what, we're in April, so a month and a half ago. If you're not aware, you have to hit 1,000 subscribers and a minimum 4,000 watch hours in order to qualify to be a monetized channel with YouTube or a YouTube partner, at which point YouTube will review your channel, and then if they approve, they start running ads. So in March, I think it was March 1st, I hit my 1,000 subscribers, which I was super stoked on. Thanks again, everybody, for the support. And it took 10 days for YouTube to actually review and approve the channel. So March 11th, that's the day when it all came crashing down. I woke up, went to watch one of my videos, and what the heck, lo and behold, an advertisement playing on the video. And you know, it was a bittersweet moment, because on one hand, I'm like, heck yeah, bro, I made it, you did it. And on the other hand, it's like, John, you sold out, bro. I mean, you sold out, dude. No, all jokes aside, I'd be lying if I said when I started the channel, the idea of being able to make money on it wasn't kind of cool, the thought of that. But I've watched plenty of these videos, so I know that the likelihood of that happening is not very good. So it basically took 7 months to get to that point. Now, I upload anywhere from 2 up to like 4 or 5 days a week. It just depends. I don't do it just to do it. I upload because I have so much content, like such a big backlog. I have like 10 to 12 videos worth of content at any time. So in my eyes, I'm like, dude, if I don't upload today, that's like one more video that I'm not able to get out there. And the purposes of my videos, a little bit of a side note, but they're twofold. One, I like to provide some education, information, something valuable out there to the consumer. Because for me, from a consumer standpoint, I see the value in that, in the review, in the perspective from a Joe Schmo, what he thinks about certain motorcycles. So that's one. And then twofold, I would at least like to think it's like somewhat entertaining. Some videos more than others, but those are the two main purposes of the channel, really. And the bonuses, just kind of the byproduct of that, is you have this community, you get to interact with other cool riders, people who you share these common interests with, and with whom you can kind of build a relationship. And that's been one of the coolest things that I didn't anticipate going into it, but I've been super stoked on that side of it. All right, so John, I know, sorry, enough rambling. Let's just get on to it. How much I made, my 1 month earnings on YouTube. And before I jump into it, pause the video, leave a comment below. I want you guys to guess, how much do you think I made? Just a lowly YouTube wannabe motovlogger doing videos. Leave a comment below how much you think I made on the channel, and then we will reconvene, and I promise I'll get to it. I'll tell you how much I make. Oops, you guys thought I was joking around. No, for real, pause, leave a comment. I wanna see what your guess is. All right, so here it is, the moment of truth, and just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna give you the earnings from March 11th through today, April 15th. So it's gonna be a few days worth of earnings, but we'll break it down. You can basically see day by day how much I made on the channel. You're gonna have to deduct a little bit if you really want the ultimate 30-day breakdown. So this is actually up through Sunday. So this is from March 11th through April 14th, because I don't feel like doing the math right now. My total earnings were $1,237.04. So, are you guys a little bit surprised? I'll be honest, I was super surprised. When I first got the channel monetized, I was like, dude, I'll be lucky. I was thinking it'd be cool to make 50 to 100 bucks, right? Because I'm a small channel. At the moment, I've got 3,600 subscribers. So from the time I was monetized till now, the channel has grown, but still, it's a small channel. You know, when my channel is monetized, I didn't have a single video over 10,000 views. I have a handful now, but I don't have a single video over 60,000 views as of right now. So I'm, by all, definition, I'm definitely a small channel. So $1,237, that's basically 33 days is what we're looking at there. So I think it was about $1,100 at the 30-day mark. So if you do the breakdown, let me show you the breakdown real quick. The first day I made $20.28, and I remember seeing that and thinking, whoa, dang, that's pretty cool. That's way more than I expected to make. And I did the math in my head, $20 times 30 days in a month. Oh, you could potentially make 600 bucks if you could kind of maintain that $30, that $20. The next day after that, I made 45 bucks. I was like, dude, what the heck, bro? At this point, man, sky's the limit. I'm gonna be retiring by the end of the month. But then, of course, as you would expect, it started to kind of trend. And it ebbs and flows. So day by day, it's gonna vary. It really does come down to views, how many views you're getting. If you do the math, I probably averaged mid-30s, 34, 35 bucks a day on the channel, which, again, I'm not complaining. I think that's super dope. To be honest, the fact that I was able to break $1,000 my first month as a new YouTuber, with only a couple thousand subscribers, I was super thrilled on that. Is that gonna be enough to retire? No. Is it gonna be enough to quit my day job? No. When I do my breakdown to show you how much I'm making per hour roughly, it doesn't make sense to do it just for the payment. Trust me, it's not going to. But I think that's super cool. So from March 11th through April 14th, my earnings were $1,237. The interesting thing is, from when I was first monetized and had about 1,200 subscribers till now, my sub count has more than doubled, almost tripled, but that doesn't necessarily mean that daily revenue has tripled, because sub count isn't analogous to views. It all does come down to the views. The more views you have, the more revenue you're gonna be able to generate on the channel. There you have it, you guys. That's a 30-day, 33, 34-day breakdown on a new YouTuber first month earnings being a monetized channel. Leave your comments below. Are you surprised by those earnings? Disappointed? What are your thoughts? And again, I was like, whoa, heck yeah, bro. I'm not gonna complain. Some of you may be wondering, like, what are my plans with that money? I honestly, at this point, just plan to kind of keep it stashed away somewhere else, not gonna mess with it, not gonna bother with it, and we'll wait for it to build up and then possibly dump it into some motorcycles, invest it, figure out something to do with it. Let's do a breakdown. So I have over 200 videos as of today, and I would say I average anywhere from realistically up to 4 or 5 hours per video between actually being out on the bikes filming it, editing it, doing thumbnails, doing all that kind of stuff. But anyway, time-wise, let's just say for simplicity's sake, 4 hours per video is what I have into it. So 200 videos times 4 hours each, that's 800 hours total. And granted, a lot of these videos I wasn't making money on initially because I wasn't yet monetized, but let's do the math. Say $1,300 divided by 800 hours. I'm making a whopping $1.62, $1.63 per hour. Heck yeah, bro. I'm almost up to where minimum wage was back in the dinosaur era, in the way back when. Again, obviously, that's not the reason that I do all this stuff. I do it because I have a blast doing it, and it's good times, no complaints. To be able to get a little bit back month to month, that's super dope. To get to 1 million subscribers and be making a living doing something I love and enjoy and a passion, heck yeah, I'll take it, man. I'm not gonna complain. Am I banking on it? Absolutely not. I've got a familia to support, so I've still got my 9 to 5, the grind that I do. But this is a great passion and outlet, and I am stoked and thrilled to be able to do it. And like I said, I'm gonna stick to my rules. We'll give it the shot for a year, see where it's at after that, and be thrilled that I'm able to enjoy interacting with this awesome community and have fun riding motorcycles while I'm at it. John's Moto Garage, that's gonna do it. First month earnings on YouTube. If you dig this content, like, subscribe, and let me know, depending on the feedback, maybe we'll do a 6-month follow-up, maybe we'll do a 1-year follow-up. It really is just gonna depend on what the viewers enjoy, what you guys like to see. I think this was an interesting one for people to see, and I like watching these videos. Hopefully you guys enjoy them as well. It's an honor and a pleasure working with you guys. Like and subscribe if you dig the content. We'll hit you up on the next one. Nos vemos. Adios.